Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to our webinar. We will wait just a few more minutes to let some more people log on. So we will begin shortly. All right, let's get going then. Welcome to today's webinar, everyone. My name is Teres Andersson, and I'm a customer success manager at Nosto. And today we're going to talk to you about 7 simple ways to get the most out of Nosto during your summer vacation. And with me today, I also have my fantastic colleague Magnus Dahlberg.
Good morning, everyone. So nice to have you with us today. A few housekeeping rules before we start. We will have a Q&A in the end of this session, which will take approximately 30 minutes. So if you have any questions along the way, please feel free to put them in the chat box, and we will take them one by one after the session.
All right. So, as I said, my name is Teres Andersson. I work as a customer success manager here at Nosto and for the Nordic countries. I've been with Nosto for just over 1 year, and my favorite feature is Facebook and Instagram ads. What about you, Magnus?
Well, yeah, my name is Magnus Dahlberg, and I also work as a customer success manager here at Nosto. And I've been with Nosto for roughly 2 years, and started my career as a BDM, and today I'm working as a customer success manager. And speaking of favorite features, one feature that I'm particular in love with is the pop-ups, because I think pop-ups done correctly could be super useful and also give a lot of value and average order value to you as a merchant. But enough about us, right?
Yeah, let's move on. So, Magnus, tell us, what are we talking about today?
Yeah, we have a pretty short agenda that we will run through in this session, and we will start off by giving you a couple of tips on how to get quick wins to ensure your store runs smoothly this summer. After that, we will give you a little sneak peek on what's going on in the Nosto world to see new cool features that we will release in Q3. And last but not least, of course, we will have a Q&A. So let's kick it on, huh?
So let's start with our tips that we've been thinking of. I want to go with the first one and say add to cart pop-up, one of Magnus's favorite, obviously. So why do we use this? Foremost, to increase conversion rate, you will give your clients an opportunity to find even more products when they are already shopping.
Okay, so this is something, if I'm looking at a sweater, for example, and I add that to cart, does it mean that we could show smart recommendations?
Yeah, for example, you can show like what type of pants that goes well with this sweater, what other people who also bought that sweater also bought together, and the list goes on and on, basically, what you can do with this type of recommendation. But I think the one thing to highlight here is that you will show more products for your clients in the same session and just inspire them to find more products and also increase your average order value.
But that's a really good service as well, because then you intend to buy one product and you end up buying 3. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and they are super effective.
Cool. Yeah, well, I have a really smooth, cool feature that I think everyone who has free shipping to a certain amount should definitely go with free shipping recommendation. Uh, Basically, what that means in Nosto, you can set up a recommendation slot, and based on a rule set, for example, in Glitter's case, they have free shipping from 250 Swedish kronas, which I will show in a moment. You can put small recommendations to your customers to reach the free shipping deal, so to speak.
So basically, encourage them or inspire them to buy another product rather than paying for a shipping fee.
Exactly. I mean, spend more, get more, save more. I mean,
sounds amazing.
It does.
And you said you were gonna show us how this works on a real store.
Yeah. So let's dive into Glitter. Here we have Glitter's homepage, and notice how they have an offer that says 250 crowns left till free shipping. And if we go to the shopping bag, there's nothing, of course, in the shopping bag, but you have a product recommendation here. For people who might want to convert on an empty basket. I don't know, but let's have a look and let's put something in our basket in order for us to see what's actually happening here. I think this one will be super nice, and I have super tiny fingers, so I will put this one in my basket, and notice how this has changed. So now we have 51 crowns left till free shipping, and I don't want anything else. So I go to the shopping basket, and ta-da! So close to free shipping. One more.
Oh, so this recommendation will only show up if we haven't met the limit for free shipping.
Yeah, that's correct. So if we go into another product, I think the silver burlock, or whatever it's called in English, is very nice and tidy and dandy and fine. So I will put this in my basket. And now it says free shipping, because I reached the limit. So let's go to the shopping bag. And now it's gone.
Oh, so it will only show up when we're just under the shipping limit.
Yeah, that's correct.
Or free shipping limit.
And it's super easy to set up in Nosto as well. As long as you know where, if you have an offer for free shipping, then either you guys could reach out to me or Teres, and we will hook you up with this cool feature.
So it's an out-of-the-box feature.
It is, yeah.
All right.
So, shall we move on?
Yeah. Let's go back to the presentation. All right, cool, Magnus. Thanks for going through that. Let's move on to tip number 3, which is location targeting. So with this recommendation type, we can show what's trending in specific locations. So in this example, we have Calaroots, who sell their products around the world. And as you can see, people are browsing different products in San Francisco compared to what we're doing here in Stockholm. And this is a really good way to be closer to your audience or your clients, wherever they are. And of course, if it's weather or season-based recommendations, I mean, if it's raining in Stockholm, we will look at raining boots or umbrellas and stuff. And in sunny California, the recommendation will show sneakers, sunglasses, or whatever is connected to good summer weather.
That's pretty cool. And that you can do that in Nosto.
Yeah, it's just one of the many recommendation types that we added during this year so far. That's
fantastic.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it gives you a more social proof, more increased relevance, and you get very local with your customers.
That would work also. I mean, I'm just thinking about my father. He would never buy something if other people wasn't visiting the store in Newtonger. He would never buy it. So I mean, this is fantastic to reach a broader audience as well, I would say.
Exactly.
Cool. I mean, I have a feature that is quite similar. That is called live feed recommendation, and it's pretty much what what you just covered. But we have an out-of-the-box live update recommendation slot. So this is also giving you a social proof, but you can also showcase how many shoppers who is interacting on the site this very moment, which creates a sense of urgency for shoppers that this is a loyal and a robust store.
So this is in real time that I can see what other people are browsing at.
Yeah.
That's the very same moment.
Correct,
That's super cool.
And a little pointer: if you know that your traffic isn't as huge during summer and peak seasons, of course you should not show that there's only 7 people shopping in your store right now. So if you know that you have a low audience, then maybe this is not the tip to go for, but definitely you can change the title if you want to, so you can get the same kind of feature.
Oh, so you can have the title, but without the number of shoppers.
Yes.
You can just say showcasing what other shoppers are doing right now, for example.
Correct.
Wow.
So super easy, super cool, and out of the box, you got it. If you got Nosto, you have live feed recommendations.
Amazing.
It is.
All right. So there's my favorite feature, Facebook. And in this case, particularly for mobile, everyone is looking forward to go on vacation and hopefully just relax on the beach somewhere, and you're definitely not going to bring your desktop. So if you're going online shopping, you're definitely going to do it through your mobile phone. So why spend money on Facebook and Instagram or Facebook ads on desktop when you should be focusing on just doing it on your mobile? And for this case, we have a format in Nosto, so you can do a collection ad, which gives you an opportunity to use more creative content, like some fine-looking pictures, and even a video. In this case, we've just chosen an image to show you how this works. So you will have a big image or a video that will capture the eye of the browser, or the browser.
Mm-hmm. The eye of the customer.
The eye of the customer, yes. And just below you see the product recommendations in that ad.
I mean, this is such a wonderful tip to us. I mean, because I always, when I'm in the sunbed on vacation, I always end up buying stuff. And of course, I'm using my mobile device. I mean, my wife is not really fond of me going on a shopping spree on holidays, but this is super good. And just the value that we bring to the table. Go mobile first, skip desktop. I mean, Great stuff.
Yeah, make sure you spend your money wisely during the summer.
Super good. All right, this is a fantastic little feature. Tip number 6: user-generated content. Some of you probably heard the word user-generated content. It's pretty much the big thing right now. And Nosto has teamed up with 3 really nice companies called Yotpo, 460, and Olapic, where we have full integration within Nosto. And basically, what we can do, we can use your customers' images that they have taken and put them in either a recommendation slot. And in this example that we have here, it's Porsgrund, which I will show in a second. But looking at this store, they sell plates, cups, you name it, everything you need to be able to eat something. And of course, a product picture of a plate isn't very attractive. So with the user-generated content, we can transform a pretty boring, pardon me, Porsgrund, boring kind of product image to something more spectacular. So you can also use these images, for example, in Instagram ads. Because, I mean, seeing a plate in Instagram, that would not give you anything as a customer. But seeing a plate with a waffle and cream and, jam and whatnot, that really gonna give you a big...
I mean, it's great that you can show how the products actually work in real life. Like, this is how our clients are using our products to inspire new clients to buy the same stuff.
Yes.
So you mean if I take a picture of Instagram on Instagram and with one of the Porsgrund products and I use hashtag Porsgrund, for example, it might appear in their store in a recommendation slot or in their Facebook ad.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. I can be a professional photographer then.
Yeah, I mean, Porsgrund will let you know if they're going to use your material, of course. But yeah, in theory, you could have the little chicken drinking out of that cup in the bottom left corner as an ad, which would be cool for Easter, for example.
Yeah. That's a good one. So can you show us how this looks on site?
Yeah, I'm going to show you. So I will go into porsgrund.no. Yeah, so here we have Porsgrund's homepage, and it's porsgrund.com. I made a mistake, so if you want to visit the site, it's porsgrund.com. And as you can see, I mean, this is, of course, you can't really perform miracles with these products because it is what it is, basically. So you scroll down, you have a few plates, really nice pattern on those, I must say, to this.
Yeah, absolutely.
It would look great in your kitchen, if you ask me. And in the bottom here, they have a block of products, and notice how you have 4 products, same kind of touch as the rest of the other products, but when I hover over, there's a little chicken.
Oh, so that's the user-generated content.
It is, yeah. So this is, I mean, more appealing. And oh, there you have that waffle I was talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find that little hen. There it is. What a wonderful little hen. And let's see how smooth it is.
Yeah, but Porsgrund has chosen to go with the hover over effect, but is it possible to have just the user-generated images?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a designer template.
So you can have it either way, whatever you like the most.
Yeah, and if I were to use this on Instagram, of course, that plate would look kind of blunt in an Instagram ad, but having this one would make it look really nice and fancy. So it's
yeah, it's much more appealing to see it like that.
Yeah, for sure. So that's it. Any questions from you here, Teres?
I think I got it. How hard is this to set up?
Yeah, in Nosto we have integrations with Yotpo 460 and Olapic. So if you are a customer of those, there's a super smooth. You just have to put in an API token, and we are connected, and the images will be automatically uploaded to Nosto as well.
All right, sounds easy enough. And if I'm not working with one of those integration partners that you just mentioned, do we have information or contact details that we can share?
Yeah, of course. We
Perfect.
can provide you with this.
So if anyone is interested of this, just reach out to me or Magnus and we will help you get started.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's move on, huh?
Yep, back to the presentation. All right. Amazing. So last one, Magnus. Tip number 7. I mean, when we talked about this Flash campaigns, it's not really Nosto related directly. We were just brainstorming on how you can use events or seasonality stuff to boost your sales. So, as everyone know, we're just in the start of the World Cup in football or soccer, football. And why not use that? Like today we're gonna have 15% of everything to share on Sweden. Today is our first game, and we want, of course, Sweden to win. And what happens if Sweden wins, Magnus? You can have a different offer for that scenario, right?
Yeah, of course. You can have like 3 different flash sales a day during the World Cup, because to be preparing for the game, you can have one particular offer, for example, and if Sweden wins, like you said to this, of course we should celebrate a little bit more and maybe have a few nice products to a nice price. And if Sweden loses, then we have like constellations prices with other products, just to give your customer the urge to visit you during the World Cup, because they know no matter what happens during the game, they can always rely on going to your store and find hopefully a good deal.
So how would you suggest that you push these messages out? Because I mean, if you just have flash sales on your site, how will people know that you have a flash sale going on? How would you market that?
I would definitely send out a newsletter to your subscribers foremost, telling you like, okay,
like a countdown.
Yeah. And cheer for Sweden. Exactly. Or Norway or Denmark.
Yeah, and I mean, you can also use this in a Facebook, Instagram ad.
Yeah, you can schedule them. So that's, I mean, you know when they're playing, and then you can schedule them.
Exactly. That's a really smart idea, Magnus.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. Are we through the 7 tips?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't have any bonus tip.
All right, let's dig into the sneak peek then.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, so Nosto segmentation and insights. One of the new features that we are launching later this year, and we're gonna give you a short preview on what it is and what you can do with it. So Magnus, take it away.
Yeah. first thing we need to do, we need to have something to work with. So in this example, we're going to meet Maria, and she's based in California and has been to a website called Sports Center 3 times, although she has never purchased any products. And notice that she loves a particular yoga brand called Halasana. So Nosto allows retailers to create segments based on different rules. In addition, Nosto e-commerce intelligence engine uses machine learning algorithms to create its own automated segments, which are based on the customer's lifecycle. So with Maria, for example, she's belonging to one of these segments, and it's called California Yoga Fans, since all the customers in that segment matches the rule listed, as you can see here. They're based in California, have a specific brand affinity, in this case Halasana, and has never converted on Sports Center.
Alright, then our next person to meet is Jack. He's from Oregon. He has been to Sports Center 5 times and never bought anything. Jack doesn't care about any particular brands, but he shows a clear interest in outdoor gear and accessories and browse related product categories. So that makes this hipster a perfect match for a segment that we've named Outdoor Life Enthusiasts, which was created for customers who adhere to these rules. They're all based in Oregon. They have a specific category affinity and has never converted on Sports Center. And so without Nosto's segmentation and insights, you would not be able to identify either Maria or Jack or know how many Marias or Jacks that are browsing your web store, what their interests are or affinities are, what their value as a customer is to you, and you wouldn't be able to segment them. And just to make it clear, segments are also available for a customer who has purchased products before. But for these examples in this presentation, we have chosen to keep it simple.
All right, cool. So with all these data points and all these segments that we created, how can we make use of them? And then Nosto are releasing another feature called on-site content personalization, which pretty much gives every customer's journey a unique look and feel. So here we see the example of Sports Center's web store, which is not yet powered by Nosto's on-site content personalization. At the very top is the navigation bar, which lists products categories that hold no interest for Maria or Jack. Next, we see the banner, which is a part of a rotating carousel, which changes after a couple of seconds. But of course, being a customer like Maria and Jack, you're not hitting anything that is relevant. Maybe the third one, but when the third one, the banner rolls, then maybe they have scrolled down further down, so they miss it completely.
Or already left the site, because there's nothing relevant.
Exactly.
For that specific user.
Yeah, and you can also see that we have some moving material here, like a tennis court, and we have some blog posts that is not really suitable for Maria or Jack. But with Nosto's on-site content personalization, once that has been implemented, Maria's experience on the Sports Center web store is completely different, thanks to what we have learned about her and segments through segmentation and insights. Notice how she now sees relevant product categories in the navigation bar, such as yoga, fitness, bear, and nutrition, all of which are categories of interest to her particular segment. She also sees a yoga-specific hero banner, a reassurance bar, including the shipping policy for customers in California, and then the store's unique selling proposition. You also see personalized product recommendations, a yoga-specific video, curated blog posts, and brands which all speak directly to her affinity and interest, in this case, Halasana.
So this is the same front page that we saw on the previous slide, but it's just
correct
added content for the specific.
Yes.
So it's not a different site.
No, it's exactly the same one.
All right. And if we're going to look at it from Jack's point of view and his experience, you see, again, same web store, but it's completely different. Notice that all the elements has changed and become more personalized for him and his segment's interests. So this is just like the smallest thing you can do with these two new features. And as we said in the beginning, it's just a sneak peek, so there's not that more we can show today. But this product will be available in Nosto in late August, beginning of September. Right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So I think that's all we had to share with you today. And let's see if we have any questions.